Hello, Flash Cats! Look at the sun rising. It's glorious. We're back with another episode for Project Ozone 3. As you can see, I expanded our sifting operation a little bit. We have the full 25 now, and we also have flint meshes everywhere. I did a little bit of farming off camera, that way we can get some stone to make the flint, and we've also got a decent amount of wood. Now, there's some other things I wanted to do off camera before I started recording, but to do that, we're going to need a few things. So let's get to that. The first thing I want to get is going to be a drawer. We're going to want to store cobble, we're going to want to store wood. It's just things you want to do. So let's make a couple chests here. Turn, let's say, half of this. And let's make 2 drawers. I'm going to use one of these to go ahead and store. There's the music. Did I put that the wrong way? Did. Alright, let's break that real quick. I was trying to avoid placing it down this way, but not really going to matter since the slabs are fine. So let's put our wood in there. We're going to take all out of there. Do that. And I'm going to take the cobble and keep it in there. There is one other little bit of stuff that I want to do, and that's let's get to some iron. As you know, we've got these sifters and we're going to need to get iron. Mostly, I want to get iron so we can have a chisel. I can start making things look a little bit nicer off camera when I have time, and I'm sure it'll make everyone watching feel a little bit better as well. So let's see here. Iron, I believe it's ore. There it is. Iron ore pieces. So in the sieve, we can run gravel through, we can run dust through, and we can run sand through. If we run it through a flint mesh, 100%. Iron mesh, 100%. Diamond mesh, 100%. Looks like everything, as far as I can tell, is 100%. So we're going to go ahead and keep our flint stiffened mesh, and we're going to need to get some stone to just run through and turn into gravel. That way we can actually sieve it. So let's grab a little bit of this. One more, please. Thank you. Let's turn that into cobble. Take this cobble, place it 4 across, builder's wand it out, and turn it to gravel. There we go. It's not going to make use fully of this, but that's okay. There we go. We got 16 iron ore pieces, and I'm just going to send this through the furnace right now. Ah, cat pun. Yeah? Everyone's got to love the cat puns. Alright, so let's let that smelt up. We're going to put this piece of coal in there. I'm going to keep most of our sieving stuff. Raw rock candy. Interesting. Some food. Oh, that's not what I was looking for. There we go. So we can take 1 hardened rock candy and make it into 2 raw rock. And apparently it's a 9%, 12, 16, or 21% drop from gravel. Interesting to know. Alright, well, we've got 3 iron here. Let's see if that's an achievement. Looks like probably not since the music didn't go off, but we did get 5 rack from our drawer. And let's see what else we've got going. So now we can get into the iron furnace. We should be able to get into tinkers. We can get into this. Mob farming, probably a little bit of a ways yet. We could get into it if we really wanted, but I don't think we're quite there. Iron mesh we'll get into, and maybe even the hunting dimension. So I'm going to go ahead and cut here and do a little bit more work of sieving and make this place look a little bit prettier, and then we'll be back. See you then. Welcome back, Flash Cats. Doesn't it look pretty? I told you. I told you I'd make some things look nice. Look at it. It's glorious. Okay, it's not the greatest thing in the world, but it looks a lot better than my main little platform here. And everything was made out of stone or wood. You'll see we have 3 new drawers down here as soon as I can get down with my stone pickaxe here. There we go. Alright, so I've harvested a lot of wood. This was almost at 64 stacks at some point, and I had to get more, and we've got about 6, little less than 7 stacks of cobble, and I've got a buttload of gravel because I've been sifting things, and that needs to be done like that. So we have a ton of iron, which means today we can upgrade some meshes. But to do that, do we really want to sit here with charcoal in a regular furnace? I don't know. I don't think so though. But as I mentioned earlier, let's go ahead and start looking at some tasks. So let's first make a wooden crucible, a wooden barrel, and hopefully eventually some clay. So we're going to need a little bit of wood again, and we're going to turn some of this into this. Let's get a crucible going on, because that, a little bit more wood. That needs complete wood, not planks. Oh, I've even got some more iron sitting on me. Isn't that oddly relevant? Alright, it looks like I've used up all... Oh, nope, we do have 2 of our torches left. Where can I put a torch? I do have a slab. Let's put that there, put the torch down right there. Crucible. Woohoo! Alright, now we're gonna need some leaves. And we'll take a sapling, put that there, and I think we could be fine with cooking up a little bit. Just a little bit of iron. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's put that in there. Go ahead and cook up 9 of them. Put that back. Reorganize. And this way we can get some iron shears. Ooh. If you saw that little set of hotbars, that is what happens when you hit Z, which is really, really close to the shift key where we are twerking for our trees. Hopefully it will grow. Ooh, a nice big one. And we've got 2 of this. Goodbye, shears. It was nice knowing you. Alright. Well, we got a bunch of leaves off that. Let's go collect all these saplings. Trim down the tree itself. There we go. Alright, so now we have, what, almost 4 stacks of leaves. Oh, jumping correctly is hard. So, if we put this in here, that will end up making us a bucket of water. And by a bucket of water, I mean a bucket's worth of water, because it won't make us the whole bucket. But, let's go ahead and make a barrel, because why not? Alright, this one we should have everything we need except a slab. Did I put our slabs away? I did not. Looks like we used the last one up in that last craft. Let's go ahead and craft it. Ta-da! And I'm just going to set it right here. Finally, we're going to need some clay. And you'll note, if we look at a bucket here, not the easiest thing to get. But we can get clay buckets if we really wanted, but that does require clay first. Alright, we've got 1 there. Let's go ahead and get some dust. Let's go ahead and make 4 dust, I think. That sounds pretty good to me. Break that down to gravel. Take the gravel and break that down into sand. Next, sand becomes dust. And see, we can't just put it in there. Gonna need to actually put it in here in one way or another. Now, one thing I do want to try real quick. Let's see if I make 3 sand. It's gonna lag a little bit. That's not gravel. That's gravel. Let's see if we can cheat the system a little bit here. Let's make this into glass and see if we can make bottles and transfer this or not. Ooh, interesting. I wonder if that's gonna be... This looks like it might be seamless glass. Let's see if we can even craft this. Nope, we're fine. So, can we click on that? Looks like we can, and put that in there. It does take a little bit, only 250 millibuckets. So, let's go ahead and move the cat out of the way so we can actually see what we're doing. Click all those, and this is not the most efficient process, but it does work. Alright, we're done with those. Let's grab a piece of dust. Ta-da! Alright, can we just craft this? Yes, we can. Let's go ahead and make that bucket. Cook that up. Take our iron. And now we can transfer this a little bit easier. Let's go ahead and put more leaves back in here. That way we're working on another bucket. And by that I mean bucket of water. Words are hard. Words are hard. And if you've watched any of my other series, you already knew that. Let's get this down here. What did the quest call for? 2 pieces of clay? Yeah. Let's continue putting this in here. Take this bucket out. Grab our dust. Alright. Now we just need one more piece. We're about halfway there. 700. 800. Alright, here we go. 1,000 millibuckets. And I've moved my dust away again. To dust. Let there be music. There we go. Quest complete. Claim our 5 rack. Look at that, we got 25 rack now. Alright, for this, we're gonna need some bone meal, which means we definitely need to get some mobs here pretty soon. Bonsai pot, that's a thing we can do. Now, I don't believe we can, well, we can. So we're gonna need 5 clay and cook that into bricks. Do we have any more charcoal? We do. Good, good, good. Put that in there. Bet you guys can hear Mr. Kitty doing his meow meows. Not sure where he ventured off to, but he's around. Alright, so while we're letting that cook, let's grab 2 pieces of wood. And I'm going to turn that into a chest. And then we're going to take our iron. Hopefully this recipe hasn't been changed. Good. Hopper. This way we can make a hopping bonsai. I'm going to want some more wood here. Ooh, I'm not wanting stacks though. I'm going to grab 12 wood here. Turn half of that into planks, some of this into sticks, and I would like to make a crate. We're going to need a wood casing first, which is just 4 planks, 4 sticks, and a piece of normal wood. Easy enough. And we're going to need 4 chests. Let me... 3 more wood. Oh, Mr. Kitty, what's going on? Alright, we got our 4 chests, we got our wood, we got our small storage crate, and we got our bricks. So let's make a bonsai pot. Detect. There we go. want to make sure that happens before we end up crafting it into something else, like this hopping bonsai pot. Alright, and what we're going to do with this, we're going to place this here. We need a piece of dirt, which we can easily do by just putting this in here. It's going to take a little bit of time here. And we're actually going to start using hoppers to automate this process here shortly as well. Let's wait for this piece of dirt. I could grab one of these, I don't want to. There we go. Put that dirt in there. And then we do have a sapling. We're going to make a specific type of sapling here. And we're going to make the apple sapling. Now, we're growing an apple tree, and it'll give us even more apples than if we'd used a regular one. Let's go ahead. I'm actually going to make a few of these. So we're going to need more clay, we're going to need more dirt. So I will be back once I have the bonsai setup that I'm looking for. Be right back, guys. Alright there, Flash Cats. As you can see, I've got some more hopping bonsais set up with some small storage crates. This one's been doing some work while we were away. Not too much, but we've got some apples, we've got some wood, we've got some sticks, leaves, and some apple saplings. Now, we're going to need to make a few other saplings that I'm interested in. Now, you might not have heard of all of them. The first one I'd like to make is I want to automate our string process. So let's make a spiderweb sapling. This one is going to get us spiderweb, and by that, string. So we'll watch that one grow. You can kind of see it's got spiderwebs growing on it. Once it breaks down, it'll give us similar things to the apple sapling in that we'll get, wood and saplings and leaves. But once it's fully grown, there we go, you see it's giving us string. Now there's some other saplings that I'm interested in, but we don't quite have the resources for right this second. And the first one of those is going to be the paper bark sapling. For that, we need some paper. How do we get paper? Sugarcane. Well, let's take a look. How do we get, spelling is hard, sugarcane seeds? Well, we can get them from sieving dirt through a string mesh. It's only a 5% chance though. But thankfully, I did save one of our string mesh. And we're going to go ahead and take this one out and put it in there for a second. And we're going to need to make some more dirt. We've already been doing this a little bit. Thankfully, it's not the hardest thing to do in the world. And again, this will be an automated process. Let's go ahead and work our way towards actually doing that. Take this, make another chest. We've got 2 chests now, and we're going to make 2 more hoppers. There we go. 2 more hoppers. And I would like a crate, but maybe, you know what? Let's go ahead and use a drawer for this. So let's make another chest, and we need a little bit more. So let's see if this is enough. It should be. Let's go ahead and use a drawer. Be super easy to see. So let's take that out. I'm going to move this. I know it's not an axe. I know. We're going to place it here. From there, actually, let's pick this back up. Because we're going to want a chest first. Or some sort of storage option. A chest should work just fine though. Alright. Chest first. Hopper is going to go into the chest. We're going to need to be able to get up onto here so we can actually see. We're going to need a wooden barrel. That wooden barrel is going to have a hopper on top of it. And then our drawer. Oh, helps if you hit shift before you do it. And now we need to build up. Alright, take that. It's the only bad thing about slabs. Can't jump up. Alright, place that down. Dig our way back down. Now let's hope that we can reach, yeah, we can reach that. So we put those in there, they're going to automatically feed into here, and then once it's done, here in about 50%, we will see it begin to make dirt. You can do it. There we go. Automatic dirt. So we're going to take a break here for a second until we get some dirt made and we can start sieving it to try and get our sugarcane seeds. We'll be back in a moment. Alrighty, Flash Cats, we're back. We haven't made a whole lot of dirt, but hopefully we've made enough to get our sugarcane. Did we get it? Not quite. We got a lot of things. Sugarcane was not one of them, though. Alright, we're going to come over here, put all this stuff in the sifting drawer, and let's... Oops. Make sure that we put everything that we might have in our inventory back, and continue sifting dirt. Sift 2 more and see if we got it. We don't want to waste any dirt, because dirt is still technically a precious commodity. Not quite yet. Industrial hemp. We got rice seeds. Those will be helpful at some point. Alright, continuing on. There's our sugarcane seeds. Alright. Put most of this stuff away. Now, one of the things I did forget to do while we were working on getting our clay was I didn't make an infinite water source. You should probably make one of those before you make your clay. Just, you can make your first one, but with the second and third one, make the infinite water source first. Now we have no interest in this guy. So let's go ahead and break him and this torch, and we'll put those back inside here. We can replace our string mesh with the flint one again, and let's grab a bucket. And I think for right this second, let's see here. Do we have cobble? Let's see. What would this look like? So I put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more. Alright. Let's make... Do I have a spare hammer? I don't. So let's make a spare hammer real quick. Oops. That's not how that's going to work. Alright, we got a spare hammer, so let's go ahead and make all this into sand. See, there's a reason we made it. Alrighty, take the gravel. There we go. Make it into sand. Now, does this pack... We don't have any snad. This is a very sad thing to find out, but that's okay. Let's place that there. Place that there. On the end. There we go. Now we can place sugarcane. Normally we... Oh, it's because it's the corner. I knew that. Alrighty. Now you'll note, can't torque for sugarcane. It's just a sad fact of life. We will, however, get this fairly quickly. And then once we're done with that, we'll make one of those paper bark saplings. It'll make things a little bit easier later on. Oh, we got a quest for this as well. So let's claim that rack and continue looking at our quests. So we can go along the Tinker's route to try and double our ore. I'm still not sure if I want to do that though. I think we're just going to go ahead and make up 64 iron real quick. Let's see here. How much iron do we need for 25 meshes? Iron mesh. Let's take a look at it. We need 6 iron per mesh. So if we took 4 per mesh, that'd be 100. So we need 150 iron. 1, 2, 3, 4. Grab all of this. Let's get some coal. Put half of it in there, half of it in there. I know this isn't quite enough for exactly what we need, but we will get more. Alright, so that should be 128, which means we need another half stack-ish. So let's craft that up. And once those are done, we'll come back, finish that quest off, and that'll probably be the end of today's episode. So we'll be back in a few moments. Alrighty, Flash Cats, we made a little bit too much iron, but we've got all 25 meshes. Look at that. Quest complete. You'll see we found a blood moon. Thankfully, doesn't look like anything spawning. So, looks like I ended up actually doing things the proper way. Let's put all these in. And again, between this episode and the next one, I'll do some more sieving. I will craft the paper bark sapling as this is growing fairly slowly, and we don't have access to a watering can unless we make a mob farm. We'll probably end up making some room over here for that in between episodes, and we'll be back next time, hopefully, to make a mob farm. See you guys then.